everybody. Welcome back. We are now looking at the week of February 9th through the 15th. So let's see what the universe has to share. Okay, here we go with our Voyager deck. Shuffle. Let's go. Let's go. First card down. Sage of Worlds. And Happiness card. Woman of Crystals. Five of Discs. The Empress card. Family card. Ooh, 10 of Cups. Sage of Crystals. Woman of Cups. 10 of Crystals, and the Magician card. First thing I want to say is there are people all over the cards this week. So there's going to be a lot of interaction with people, maybe even groups of people. So we can still look for a lot of stuff coming down with people in the streets and gathering together and for a common cause, etc. Know that we also have 1, 2, 3 major arcana cards. So we're still being guided and led to some degree. And that a lot of the information that's coming down is going to maybe magnify by the end of the week or so, okay? Because we're ending up with a Magician card. That is the most powerful card, I think, in the deck. It's the doer card, really. And so it's not about wishing and hoping. It's about manifesting, putting things together, making sure they get done, right? Right. Now, it's also telling me there's going to, this is the Mother card. Can I show you that? It's the Empress card. And that's going to mean that maybe the mothers of our country are starting to unite in another way, too. So I don't know, is there a protest march coming up that has to do with, it's the Women's March, right? That's coming up next. Yeah. And that's what this is saying. It's like, it's going to be well organized. And it's going to be a catalyst to more stuff happening. Okay. All right. So sorry, we're getting a little dash of politics to begin with, and we'll see where it leads us. Okay. All right. Then we have the older people who said, we've been through this. And this honestly can be, let me show you, can be even the people from the 60s going, yeah, when I was 18, I was marching in the streets too. I know how to do this. Let me join in with you. And off we go. And it's older women too. So just know that, okay? But what's laying on top of it is the happiness card. So it's like the information that they have is going to be important and useful, okay? So that's a great card for positive outcome, right? So let's see what's coming up. The only thing that has to be watched is the finances here. So there might be something that's happening that's going to cost more money than is being collected. I know right now they're even asking for people to donate food for the marchers and different things like that. So you might want to look into that and see if it suits your purposes. And here's the other card that says that, yeah, smart women are banding together. There's going to be more stuff coming for the women, okay? And this might be the mothers of those girls from the Epstein files. So it ain't over yet, that's for sure. And then here's the groups of people that are banding together for a common purpose. There's, you can see that it's got a Leo in the middle of it all, and there's the ones that are not afraid to take a stand in the public eye. So this is another good card for that. It's a family card too, so that there's banding together, people, you and your neighbors, supporting one another, feeling like this is my brother, this is my sister. They're not just people that live in my neighborhood. So just know that that's going to be a positive thing here. Here's going to be an older male that's coming out as maybe even a stronger leader than what we had thought in the past. It's funny, it could even be that Bernie Sanders rises again. Okay, that kind of personality is making itself known. And look, here's another person, but this is a female of the water signs, and that means that they will be responding to emotional demands. Okay, so this is important too. Then we've got the 10 of crystals, which is telling us that we are indeed on the right path. We're just headed down the path one step at a time. There's going to be small obstacles here and there, but it looks to me like ultimately we still have a clear path where we're headed, and we're getting confirmation that yes, indeed, we do know what we're doing, and things are turning out for the better. Okay. Doesn't mean always, but it does mean that we've got more positive than we have negative. And the outcome card is be careful what you're thinking about and what your intention is, because you're going to manifest what it is. Okay. Just remember that that's what the magician is all about, manifesting what you focus on. So this could be very positive. Imagine the world you want to live in, and then you start bringing it in one bit at a time. Okay? Kind of interesting, but boy, there's just people everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. So they're coming together, talking, finding some common grounds. Let's see what we got. Yeah. Once again, here's the female energy that's making itself known and what's going on in the day to day. Okay. This is telling me that the females are going to have a plan for the future. So we're going to find out what might be working and what is next on the agenda. The emperor is shaking in his boots because this is like, oh gosh, this is not what I expected. So he's kind of sitting back, trying to hold on to what he figures is his domain, and it's getting pretty shaky. Okay. Right. And this is telling me that the emotions are running high. So just hang in there and remember that the positive is what we're going to manifest. So keep thinking about that. When I look at the Emperor card, I also think this is going to be a new beginning. There's going to be some new young males that are going to be introducing themselves into the situation as well. And they're different manifestors than what they used to be. So it's not the good old boys getting together and making their own power known. This is like they're identifying with what the females are saying, because they've had mothers that had to work. They've had mothers that have been breadwinners of the family. So they understand the power of the female. So that's what we're going to start seeing more and more of. Okay, and the bottom of the deck we already talked about, and that is just watch what's going on. This is telling me that your emotions may be running high, so monitor what's going on when you manifest what those emotions are, because you don't want to bring in more negativity. So just keep remembering the magician is you, and you're going to manifest whatever it is you want to bring in. Okay? All righty. So I think that's what we have for this particular week, and I'll see you again in another 7. Okay? Bye for now.